YouTube's happening. It is Friday, February 20th. We're talking college basketball and the NBA today. You see, college hoops only has 9 games. That's a very, or 13 games. 13 games, very short slate. NBA only has 9 games. That's what we got here. So super short slate of games. We're going to run through these bad boys. Let's recap yesterday real quick. I took these 5 plays in the NBA with 4-1. Beautiful stuff. Thank you. Welcome back, NBA. We missed you. Ever since the Chiefs became a thing, the NBA has been pretty nice. So good stuff. The only loss was the under because they had a 3-point shootout in the first half. What can you do, right? The college side, we took these plays, went 5-4. Beautiful stuff. We will take it. I don't care how much the profit is. As long as it's profit and green at the end of the day, that's what I want to see. And that's what we got. Beautiful stuff. So both sports green, love that for us. We'll get into the sheets in a minute. If you want the plays typed out, you got to go to Better Sheets. You see that right there. That has it there. It all types it out. And what you do, simple enough. When you go there, it's going to be, this is what you see. This is the website. You join, and then you'll get access to this platform right here, which is bettersheets.io. You get NBA, you get college, you get NHL, soccer is up now. Tennis. I uploaded tennis for the first time yesterday. Matchups, all that stuff. And then members are already hitting because one of the members took 3 plays from the tennis sheets and already turned into a nice little parlay. Look how that works. Good stuff. So Better Sheets is where you get all that. I'm actually actively working on college baseball. I know, of all things. Most of these large companies barely even do college baseball. So I figured I want to fill the gap. So go to Better Sheets, check it out. There's like 150 college basketball games tomorrow. You're going to want that for tomorrow because I ain't covering everyone tomorrow. I tried that last week. Not again. No. So go check it out. We got a short slate. Let's go ahead and jump to the first game right now. All right. First, we're going to do NBA, obviously. First game is going to be Cleveland and Charlotte. We see it is Cleveland 6.5 on the road, 231.5. We go details. We go matchup. We scroll to the bottom. We got to see who's playing, who's not playing. So we got our lineups here. You see Harden, Mitchell, Wade, Mobley, Allen. You got Ball, Con, Brandon, and a couple others. You see who's out for them. You see who's out for them. A little bit more for the Charlotte side. Charlotte is at home. We see all that. Good deal. We do need to pop over here and look at the sheets now. So the sheets I just talked about, we get to see everything. Cleveland is on a 6-game winning streak. You see the numbers. You see everything. Power rating wise, Charlotte is falling down in some areas. They're 22nd now power rating. Remember when they were first or third, like, before the break? Now Cleveland's flexing that muscle. It is leaning Cleveland 5.5 with a 6.5 confidence here. You can see why, because I mean, Cleveland's defense is nasty. Clearly 1v29 is a 5-star advantage. You see how it shows 5-star? That way you even got to look at the chart. You can look at the stars and be like, where's the biggest mismatches? 5-star, easy. Charlotte ain't got nothing. They got 1 star for defensive 3-point because they can kind of shut you down at 5v15. Yep, right there. So yeah, I'm gonna take. I think I'll take both of them are on back-to-backs. You see that, right? Both have zeros in the rest column, so both back-to-backs till it cancels out. I think I want to take Cleveland here. The Cleveland's just too good right now. They beat the brakes off Brooklyn. That wasn't even a real game. They even played the 4th quarter. The whole starters, they all sat out, so they're kind of rested. So the back-to-back isn't really that big a deal. So I think Cleveland does work here. So Cleveland's about to go on a run, I think. So Cleveland minus 6.5 feels good to me, or 5.5. Is it 5 or 6.5? What is it right now? It is 6.5 or plus 104. I like that. Give me the plus 104 instead. I like it. I know people are on Charlotte about a week too late. But we were on Charlotte when it happened. When the sheets first came out, remember we took the Charlotte plus 3.5 at Houston. Everyone was taking Houston because they didn't realize Charlotte was hot. And all of a sudden the news outlets started talking about Charlotte. That's when it's too late. When the news gets a hold of it, you got to buy the rumor, sell the news. That's what you got to do in the stock world. So do the same thing with sports. As soon as they started talking about Charlotte, you knew it was over. You knew it was over. So give me Cleveland 6.5. Let me show you some props because I know you want to see props. I got you. Don't worry. Boom. Props are outlier. Oh, perfect, Simon. Go to the link in the description. Boom. You get you a free week outlier. It's absolutely worth it. That's where all the prop information comes from. Look at this beautiful site. I couldn't build this if I wanted to because they did an amazing job here. So we go and pop over here. We go games. We go Cleveland. Boom. There we go. Not many props to pick from. If you want to take one of these guys who might not play the 4th quarter again, that's your choice. I'm not going to. I'm going to stick with Cleveland 6.5 plus 104 next. All right, game 2 is going to be Indiana and Washington. Let's pop over here and see. Is currently Pacers 1.5 on the road. It's 230.5. We come up. We look at the matchups. So go, who's going to play? Wow, it's a lot of injuries. You see the Indiana side. You see who's playing. And then K. Brown. Okay. And you see all the injuries. They're getting the injuries back. They got a decent team if everybody was healthy, but man, Washington side, you see who's out. They have an absolute B squad. If they were playing, man, the benches would be a fun game to watch. But then you see those teams up here. So yeah, do with that what you will. Let's go ahead and look at the sheets. Let me click over here and pop over to Indiana and Washington. It is a pass, as it probably should be. 1 stars for Indiana and 2 stars for Washington. Shows you there's almost no green on this whole sheet. That's how bad of a game this is. So yeah, we're gonna pass on that bad boy. Let's go and show you some props real quick. See, might be a prop. There might be. Kind of like we found Johnson's prop for the Hawks yesterday. That was a good prop. Here, oh hell no. Oh, no, hell no. Y'all done up and done it. I'm passing. Next. Our game 3 is going to be Utah and Memphis. And let's come down here and we see it as Utah 1.5 with a 238.5. We pop open matchups. Let's see who's come down to play. Oh, it's Utah, so who knows who's going to play? Utah's, are they tanking? Are they not tanking? Nobody knows. So there's your squad there. You see who's playing. You see George is still out, which is a big deal. Nurkic is out with a nose. And Memphis side, you go to Memphis. Look at all the damn Memphis injuries. That is ridiculous. So that's your squad there. This man even got a picture. They just got a jersey with a number on it. That's how bad. Oh my God, this is gonna be a pass. I hope this is a pass. I don't even know. Let's go find out together, shall we? It is a lean Utah plus 2.5. I'm sorry. Do I feel like throwing away money? Because that's what that tells me. Now, given these analysis goes strictly on the information we have: stats, days of rest, power ratings, who you played, things like that. That's all it cares about. It doesn't care about your injuries because it doesn't know your injuries. It doesn't know situations. It doesn't know who's the starters. It don't know the players. It knows the numbers they produce. So that's why we have to still interpret the data and figure out what we want to do. And I'd be damned if I take Utah for the rest of the season. I ain't touching them. Sorry. So yeah, on paper, they look better. Clearly, they clearly dominate rebounds, offensive point scoring in the paint, offensive scoring period. If you trust, you could probably say Utah. Yeah, you could probably take Utah team total if you wanted to, because Memphis defense is garbage. So, but no, we're not touching these games. There's no need to. So props. Let's go see if there's anything in this game. Remember, sometimes the best play is no play. So yeah, no. And they even got a prop. See, there's nothing here for us. So this game's a pass. Next. Our game 4 is going to be Miami at Atlanta. So we need to go find that one, which is going to be right here. We got, it is a Miami 3.5 with a 244.5. We go match details, matchup, scroll down so we can see who's playing. Hero is probable, looks like, with his right ribs. Other than that, Scary Terry out. Powell's questionable back soreness. We go to Atlanta side. Kuminga's still out, but they played yesterday, so let's see how that matters. Let's go to the sheet. Open it up, change it over. Let's see. So Miami's had a week off with the break. This is the first game back. Atlanta's gone back-to-back already out the break. So lean Miami 3.5 just alone, because I have a penalty built into teams that have to go back-to-back. No matter if they're home or away. If they're away on a back-to-back, it's an extra penalty. So that's how the math is figured out for this. So now, before the break, Miami's defense was pretty damn good. They were locking that ass down. Atlanta couldn't score much against anybody, really. I mean, outside of Johnson, they need some help, clearly. That's why they're struggling to even be 500. They won yesterday. They beat Philly. Good job. They beat them. Hey, whatever. But still, this game is, I lead Miami. I don't trust Miami's offense. Do you trust them? I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. Now, I do see this under 243 confidence at 9. I just now noticed. Damn, the paces are both in the top 8. Now, this was before, one was before the break, one was yesterday. So defense good, offense bad, defense good. Under 243 does seem like it might be the play. What was the score yesterday? They were at 224 yesterday in the Philly game, so that's enticing. You know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to trust it. Let's go under. Trust the sheets. What's someone to do? 243.5. What's the line right now? Let's go back and take a little peek. It is 244.5. What does mine say? 243? Yeah, it's already went up 1. Hey, that's cool. Give me an extra point to play with. It's under 244.5 for a under of 105. Minus 105. Cool with me. So let's do that. Let me show you the props real quick because I know you care. So it's going to be Heat Hawks. And there's a lot of props to pick from. I'm not taking them again. We hit yesterday. I don't want to push it again. Miami's defense is good. I prefer to take a prop against a bad defense. So I bet the matchup doesn't even look good. Let me open up and show you. Because Outlier has this cool function where you can see, actually, that Green's fade, that's pretty good. I like this little box here. This is a new one. I love this edition. I can't wait to start using this box in baseball season. That's going to be something good. That's going to be some good stuff right there. So, do we do it again? Does he do it again? I mean, how has he done in back-to-backs recently? Let's go last 10, see if we can find a back-to-back. Bro has not played a back-to-back game since mid-January. When was the last time you played a back-to-back for real? 119, 117, 115, 113, 111, 109, 17, 15, 13, 12. So the second game, the back-to-back between 2 and 3, he hit a 46 against Toronto. And that was Toronto. Toronto wasn't hot yet, though. So he's been hot lately, too. So 42.5. What can I get it at? 113? I'm already taking the under. We'll leave it alone. That's good. I don't, yeah. I'm going to take the under 244.5. I'm not going to do the props. There's the props if you want them. We're going to move on next. Next up is going to be Dallas and Minnesota. And currently, is it down here? Or is it at? Right there. It is Minnesota. Damn. 2 touchdowns. Really? 238.5 is our total. Let's pop in there. Let's go look at the matchup, see who's playing. And we got Williams. Christie is questionable with ankle sprain. Marshall, PJ, and Gafford. Minnesota's got DiVincenzo, Ant, McDaniels, Randall, and Gogurt. So, yeah, injuries, none for Minnesota. They're healthy. Good stuff. Spreadsheets. Take a look at what they got. Look at the numbers, shall we? And we see Dallas ain't got nothing. They got no advantages. Everything is heavily Minnesota, especially points in the paint. Points in the paint is 2v30. So Dallas gives it the most points in the paint in the league at 60.4, and they're getting 57.2 of their points there. Is Gogurt going to have them against help a game? Or is they just going to do a bunch of layups and stuff? I am intrigued. So Minnesota, so I had the line at 12.5. It's already at the 13.5. This line has moved since I updated the odds like an hour ago. Crazy. As a pass here, doesn't really stand out because, I mean, it factors in how big the spread is too. It does all the math in the system. So it doesn't like it. And Dallas has lost 9 in a row now. I can't, if Flag's not playing, right? Flag's already out with a left foot sprain. So without Flag, I can see why it's that much, but I can't do it. I just can't. I don't know. This is one of those games that Minnesota might lose because Minnesota does games like this. Like the game they're a 14-point favorite. They'll be down 2 in the fourth quarter. You're like, what the hell's going on? Exactly. So let's be smart here. Let's be smart. Don't chase it. So, oh, we want this one. Any props? No. See, there's not a damn prop either. That tells you a lot about this game. I'm passing on this bad boy. Next. All right, moving on to game number, was it 6? It's going to be Milwaukee and New Orleans. I've already done this one, but I had to redo it because I just noticed an injury that I did not notice the first time. Don't know why. It threw me off. So we currently have New Orleans is favored somehow still by 4.5. Okay, whatever. Cool. 222.5 match details. Let's go matchup. Scroll down. Here are the lineups for Milwaukee. You see the injuries. Giannis is out, expected. On the New Orleans side, I didn't realize Trey Murphy the third was out because they didn't put the third in his name, so I didn't really recognize it. That's how I recognize him. I look for that 3. So he's doubtful with a shoulder bruise, which I was all about to take him for some points, PRA, 3-pointers, everything in him this game because you'll see the sheet. Well, hell, let me show you the sheets now. Here are the sheets. Clearly, 1v24 is a New Orleans lean when it comes to 3-pointers and their defense, and they don't let you score inside, so you got to go outside to score, and that's how New Orleans is going to score. Milwaukee is outside. Give me Trey Murphy all day for that. Only problem is, I saw the lines. I'm like, what the hell's these lines? Yeah, he only one book is giving him lines. Is damn Fliff? No, sorry. No, I know. That tells me he's doubtful. He's not going to play. I need multiple books, multiple lines. So that being said, who else could hit shots from the outside for New Orleans? Right? That's the question. Let's see. Well, it ain't Murphy. It damn sure ain't Zion. Herb, I don't trust Herb Jones to shoot threes, really. I just don't. City Bay. I mean, Bay's going to start the 3? It looks like Herb Jones. We'll look at Bay and Jones. We'll see if they can hit threes to see just to how many they're actually hitting lately. So, I still don't recall Herb being a 3-point shooter. Really, let's be real. I mean, he's a defensive player that is, yeah. So, okay, 4-4-3. His line is plus 120 for 2.5, and I can get plus 110. I can work with 110. That's not bad. I might take that. So. If you want to see head-to-head, last time he played him, he had 4. So see, I got you head-to-head. And see, 27, but see, favorable matchup. All the things line up nicely. Let's go over to Herb, take a look at him. You hitting anybody? I don't think you are. I'd be shocked if you are. You can. Once. No. All right, so we're going to trust Bay to go for 3 threes. That's what we're going to go for in this one. So BEY over 2.5. 3 colas per plus. When I say 110 for me, because I can't get that one. That's Bet Rivers. 110 for Novik. I'm okay with that. So we'll trust Bay. Anybody else on this list might be good? Anybody else? Let's check Fears. I know Derek Queen ain't, just hell, you never know. You got to check. I know Zion's not hitting threes. That's about all they have. So let's see. Fears from 3. No, he ain't really hitting that many, so that's a no. And let's look at Queen just to be safe. You never know. Yeah, see, everybody be hitting threes. You never know. But give me Bay because I have a feeling he's going to do the best. So give me Bay for 2.5 threes plus 110 next. All right, moving on to game 7 was going to be Brooklyn and the OKC Thunder. This is going to be a heavy spread. I'm guessing like 18. I had to look. Let's go find out. This is 18.5. Look at that. See, pure guessing. I did not even look. Nope. Good stuff. 212 is our total. Let's go match detail, matchup, and questions. Are we going to take this? Probably not, but still, you never know. Let's see their lineup. Claxton is questionable. He's the only injury. And then OKC has, well, SJ is still out. He's going to be out. They still have the break. So, I mean, what's the update on this man? Let's see. At least one more week. Hasn't played since the 3rd. Okay. Well, interesting. So you see that? Cool. Let's go ahead and pop over to the sheets, take a look and see what they got. And whoop, there we go. Brooklyn has 1 star and assist. OKC has 2 star and 1 star. It's a pass with a lean to the over with a 7.3 over. What really? Why? Because we have an 8.9 cushion for 1 based on our range. And we got offense that's not too good versus defense, which is average. So that's a cancel. And then we got this washes, that washes, and that washes. Yeah, this is a nothing for me. This is a nothing burger of a game. Absolutely. Let's pop up and take a look at the props. If you want to take somebody, well, you have very few options. You got Isaiah Joe and Nolan. That's it. Have fun. I'm passing. Next. All right, 2 games left. We got Clippers, Lakers. We got the Los Angeles game, which is going to be down here. Can't even see it. Let me make sure you see it. It is going to be Lakers 7.5 and 225.5. We go a matchup so you can see who's playing. And oh, Luka. Let's see. Is Garland ever going to play? I mean, this man cannot still be that injured from a left toe. You got to be better now. Come on now. Other than that, Kawhi's playing, that's good. So Lakers side, no injuries because Luka, Reeves, Smart, everyone's healthy, everyone's back. Good deal. Look, that's what the week off's supposed to do. Make where you beat up ass can actually play again. So, all right, spreadsheets. Let's go see. I'm leaning Lakers already just from from talent alone. With Luka playing, that's good stuff. Pass on the 6.5. Really? Why? I mean, I see the numbers. I mean, I see how they're doing. 10 to 15. That makes sense. Everything's lining up nicely. That makes sense. Now the Clippers did play yesterday. They did play yesterday. I did not know that. And they're on the road. So technically, what was yesterday? I can't remember now. They played Denver and they 115-114. Tough game against Denver. Interesting. Huh. I kind of, man, why are you telling me pass? I don't like that. I see why everything, and damn, I really want to take it, but I'm gonna follow the sheet. The sheet says leave it alone. I'm gonna do what the sheet says. She says no. Okay, whatever. Let's go look at the props. I'm not gonna take it just because. Now, if there was a clear-cut matchup I see that it overlooked, sure, but it shouldn't overlook it because it's based on my thoughts. So, bro, look at you at the top, buddy. And we got some 80s. There's your props. If you want to pick one of these, be my guest. There are your choices. I'm not. It says pass. It leans the under even too, which is kind of weird. I'm gonna leave it alone. Next. Last game is going to be Denver and Portland. Denver, we just saw played yesterday, so they're on a back-to-back. I know Portland didn't play yesterday, so let's see what their odds are. It is Denver 1.5 on the road. That feels like a trap line, just enough right there. Portland over is 241.5. Let's go matchup, see who's playing. Murray Brown, yep, there's your peoples. Aaron's still out. Watson's still out. Portland side, you see who's still out there. Mr. 3-point champion still out. I mean, I get it. Yeah, just wait for a year, come back. You'll be healthy at 100%. Don't rush in Achilles. I get it 100%. So it was just funny. He was allowed to do the 3-point contest and still won the damn thing. So crazy, man. Let's see. Pop over Denver and Portland. Yeah. Denver, yep, no days rest. Portland had a week off, obviously. We can see Portland's offense had an advantage over Denver's defense anyways, but their defense wasn't good. So this is why I probably play the over. Yep, I didn't even notice that. Play the over 239. What is it now? I thought it was higher. It was like 241, right? It's yeah, no, it's 239. 239 for minus 105 for the over. 2 and 3 on pace. Beautiful stuff. You see that down here. And then we have our offense versus defense, and we have offense versus defense. Yeah, this is textbook over. Over 239.5. This is what we like to see. This is what we try to find. 7.8 confidence. If the cushion was higher than 1.3, this will push like 8-9 range. So let me go over 239.5 for a minus 105, and we're going to call it right there. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4 plays today on a 9-game slate. We're being selective. We're not trying to grab every play we can. You don't have to bet every play. You know this. There's games that will happen. Leave them alone. So that is NBA. Let's go back over here at props. Let's go and grab a schedule tomorrow. For tomorrow, Saturday is this. A nice 6-game slate. Tomorrow, Saturday, is usually college basketball day. 150 probably games. So speaking of that, we're done with NBA. Let's go and bounce on over to college hoops. Okay, so now we're over here college basketball. Look, we only have 13 games. I can fit them all on one screen. But let me show you tomorrow. This is why I'm pushing Better Sheets so hard right now. It's Friday. I got to. Because I try to show you every game I can. You know, I always do this. But there's like 150 something games tomorrow. Look at all these games. I can roll through these. This is a lot of games. And you expect me to roll through every single one in a video? That video would take 2 hours. I can't do it. I sped through them last week and I talked for like an hour straight and it was ridiculous. So I can't do that. So you got to go to Better Sheets. It's $20 a month for the entire month. And you get every sport I do, every sport in sheet form, and the plays too. You get it all there. And access to the chat for Patreon, which is probably just as valuable. So go check it out. If not, hey, get your pause button ready because I'm not showing every sheet tomorrow. I can't do it. So I'll have it up just like the spreadsheets like these, like here. If I pop over here, like if I do show it, it's gonna be this. Nope, nope, something like that. So we're gonna move quick tonight. I'll probably do it tonight. It's Friday night. I got nothing to do. So I'll probably go ahead and power through this for you. That way you have time to watch it tonight, early in the morning, or whatever time you watch it, because it's a lot of games. So yeah, so let's get to it. 13 games. Let's stop wasting time. Looks like we got Akron and Ball State first. It is leaning Akron 14.5. A lot of people think Akron's going to beat Miami, Ohio for the title for the tournament in the conference, which, hey, Akron ain't no joke. They're pretty good. Now, them on the road by 14.5, but a 5.4 confidence, I'll pass on that one all day. But the under 145 looks like it might be something. These two cancel out. I wish this pace was a little bit slower than 103. 320 is good. We like that. Offense for Ball State, absolute garbage. We love that for an under. Defense, pretty good. That's okay. That's okay. And then over here, offense, good. Defense, I see why it leans Akron. Under 145 might be a stretch because Akron, they're only putting up 78. They remember when they started off, they were putting up 90s at the start of the year. Yeah, they've slowed down a good bit. So this alone comes up to 148. I'm not liking that. I see it's a play at 7.5, but I'm the final judge, and I say no. VCU and number 18 St. Louis, who just lost on the road at Rhode Island for no damn reason. They did. Crazy. We see the numbers as a pass. There are no advantages on this whole damn game. You see everything's a wash. There's barely anything bad or good. This is just average. This is a great matchup. This is one of those 8-9 matchups in the tournament. You don't know who's going to win this game. I don't know either. Next, St. Peter's versus Iona is leaning the over at 6.3. I can't take an over when I have two slow paces. The only reason we got an over is because we have a high cushion of 5.9. We also have, well, that's about it. That's the cushion's pushing it there because everything else, we got a little, no, I can't rock with that, no. Sacred Heart versus Fairfield is a pass, but it leans the under with a 5.5. And under with, okay, the pace looks good, check one. Check two is going to be offense versus defense. Defense versus offense, that's out of a wash. They're both kind of just bad, but average. Send them up here. I don't love it. I'm not love it. I'm not going to take it. Princeton versus Brown. It leans Brown 1.5 with a 5 confidence. Okay. And do I want to take Princeton take Brown at home by 1.5? Not with that offense. You kidding me? 352? You lost your damn mind. There's nothing good on either team. These two teams better go back to the library instead of the gym because, just give up. Just quit. Oh, our babies, the Sewer Rats. What's up, guys? Sewer Rats versus Detroit Lamborghini Mercy. Is leaning Detroit 2.5 at home with a 5.3. Really? Why is that? Well, Detroit's been 74. Look at them balling out. They're 12-13, but the last 5 games, they've been showing out a little bit. The numbers are looking good, playing great. Milwaukee's defense is trash. Hey, whatever. It's kind of trash. You find a Sewer Rat in. Interesting. Yeah, how about that? I don't like this game. Do I want to trust Detroit Mercy, though? I can't bet against Milwaukee. I can't do it. I joke on them so much, but I mean, the offense, this is all a wash. And then this is a wash, too. The only thing we got is Detroit Mercy can hit threes. Are they going to hit enough threes to cover a 2.5 point spread? I don't know. They're 12-13. I don't trust this. No. Next, Green Bay versus Oakland. Our favorite podcast coach versus Oakland, who is, well, I don't know, but under 155 at a 5.3 is the lean. Offense, defense is a wash, but then their offense or 3-point offense is good. And then you got defense for Green Bay. It's leaning Green Bay more than anything. So, but I ain't trusting. Wait, this is Oakland 6.5 at home against Green Bay. Really? So that has to do some with the injuries. I know people get asking, can you find injuries? I cannot find a reliable college injury source for when I do these videos in the morning. Now, if you want injuries before the game starts, like an hour before, there's plenty of sources. But I make these videos at like 8 a.m., 9 a.m., 10 a.m. There's nothing ready by then. So it's just a pain in the ass. So that's why we go based on stats. And then you rely on your own research for injuries and see if you want to play what I play. So yeah. No, I'm not taking this one either. Am I going to have a college play? I might not have no college plays. There's only 13. I might skip them all. Niagara versus Mount St. Mary's. It's leaning Mount St. Mary's at home. I can see why. Defense is clearly better here. That's a wash. 81 view. That's a defense, but yet it's super slow pace. Why can we not? We only got a 1 cushion and it's already down to 129 the total. If this was like 135, I would hammer that under, but nope, can't do it. This school right here. I can never say it. And everybody puts it how you say it in the comments. And it's like, I even watched the video and I still can't remember how it goes. So this team that's 8-19 is going up against Ryder. And it is a pass as it should be. Even though Oh, can I see us? My God, I butchered that so bad. Oh, I'm hooked on phonics sometimes. And you can see, hey, they got a couple 4-star when it comes to paint and points per game overall. But Ryder is just, this game's just bad. Let's be real. Metis versus Manhattan. Ew, we are leaning Manhattan plus 4.5 at home, and we are playing the under with a confidence of 8. Well, we have 2 slow paces, which is what we want to see for an under. Offense, defense. Their defense looks pretty good versus that offense, even though they do kind of give up some shots at 2. They don't focus on scoring from the 2, which is what you want to see. So, good stuff. That's a check for the defense. And up here, we have a defense offensive check, and then clearly that's a defensive thing too. We will, believe it or not, have a play. Yay! We're taking the under in the Manhattan game. So under, it was 141. What is it now? My guess is probably still the same, because who's betting Bears in Manhattan? Let's be real. It is going to be 142. It went up. Yes, Friday casual bettors. I love them. You know, the ones who don't do any research and they just open and just slam the board. They bet everything. So, hey, cool being under 142. Based on numbers, this is where we should go. And it's going to be minus $110. Over is plus 103. And that tells you a lot too. So, Indiana versus, oh, where the hell did this game come from? This today? We really got Indiana Purdue today? Damn sure do. Oh, we got Mount Ohio too. Hey, I thought this game was trash. This day is not that trash. Okay. A little something secret teeth into. Let's see. It is a pass with a lean to the over. Why? Well, 15v 133. That's Indiana all damn day. This is that's Purdue defense, so that's kind of a wash. Same story here. Indiana defense. I almost want to say Purdue plus 10.5, but it's a road game for Purdue. I mean for Indiana, but it is a rivalry game too. So, yeah, don't know. I don't know. I'm not. It's a rivalry game, and I can get 10.5 points. Is Indiana missing like a key player or something? There's got to be something here. I mean, Indiana is 17-9. They're not bad, but they're not Purdue good either. So, Purdue points in the paint. They have not been focused on scoring, and which I mean, Indiana's defense, offense and defense has the numbers, and the numbers down here are a wash, except for like blocks. Rebounds, Purdue knows better, obviously. Pace a little faster. I kind of want to take Indiana plus. Everything's telling me to take Indiana. I'm going for it, plus 10.5. It's a pass. I see. I get it. But I'm personally, since this game is on, I'm going to watch this game, and I'm going to root for Indiana to keep it close. Keep it close. Do I think they win? No. I think Purdue wins. But I think Indiana can keep it within 7. So that's all I care about. I got 10.5. I'm going to work with that. So, done. Let's go ahead and move on to the last two. Siena and Merrimack. Look at Merrimack, 5-game, 6-game winning streak. Show-offs. And look at that. Look at that defense. Shut your ass down defense. Wow. So Siena's been 18-9. They're balling out, but they're going to run into a buzzsaw on Merrimack. What's the line? Merrimack's 3.5. Wow. 18-9 versus 18-9. Everything else is a wash. It says play Merrimack 3.5. Okay. I mean, I already said a buzzsaw, so Merritt minus 3. Merritt. Let's see, anything else? Yeah, blocks and steals. Yeah, their defense is so good. They're shutting everything down. Their offense is good enough to match up with these, but then, yeah, give me Merrimack. I'm down for that. And last game on the slate is BG and Miami of the Ohios, or Miami University, like to be called. I don't care. You're Miami of Ohio. You ain't earned that right yet. So you're 26-0. We're past pass, so there's not a lean this way. It's only 8.5 at home. Bowling Green's numbers. That's 3-point lines clearly for Miami. This is a wash. That's a wash. Oops. That's a wash. Everything else is kind of a wash. There's nothing standing out there. So this is going to be a no play, as we just said. That gives me 3 college plays. Hey, I thought we were going to have 0 for a minute, but we got 3. That's good. So 3 there, 4 for NBA. Go back to the schedule thingy over here. I showed you tomorrow. There's 1,000 games. Go get the sheets. It's $20. It's there for you. Good stuff. So appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Let me know what you're playing. Agree, disagree. If you know injury reports, I'm relying on some of you for injury news, because some of you keep putting little tidbits down there where I'm like, do I need to try to get out of this bet? And no, I just usually write it out. But still, you're helping other people besides just me, which is great. We're a community. We're trying to help each other. So put that information down there. If you want to put your plays down below, do it. I don't give a damn what nobody said. This is my channel. It's what I say goes. Put all the plays you want. You want to put your totals, you want to put your parlays, put them in the comments. I want to see them. Everybody else wants to see them too. So, hey, appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to do both sports. I'm going to go work on college baseball so I can get them sheets up, because college baseball got some money to be made out there. We got to go find it. So appreciate you. See you tomorrow. Actually, see you later tonight for college basketball. Peace.